Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Do you sense that you're more fatigued than you should be, and your doctor has checked you out and there's nothing wrong physically with you? Well, what might you do? Well, start with sleep. Of course, sometimes fatigue is that you're not getting good enough sleep. So is your sleep hygiene okay? For example, having a regular bedtime, keeping the bedroom cool, and when you're trying to get to sleep, maybe slow breathing, maybe alongside a mantra, and or picturing something that's comforting to you. But sometimes that's not enough. Might any of the following be causing your fatigue? And we'll talk about potential solutions for each of them. An ill-suited job. I had a client who was a school psychologist. By external standards, it wasn't an unduly tiring job. She had regular hours. She tested or observed one special needs child at a time, and she wrote and explained annual plans for those kids. She worked in a quiet, peaceful office on a pleasant school campus. Her workday ended at 3 or 4 with all weekends off, and the school year is far shorter than a regular work year. On probing, the problem became clear. To maintain good relations with the kids, the teachers, and the parents, she needed to present a reasonably optimistic view of situations. But privately, she often wasn't optimistic. And she found what she called putting on an act draining. So look at your job, not just at its obvious level of difficulty, but whether something about it is psychologically draining. Is there something you can do about that? Delegate draining parts, rejigger your job description, interact less with colleagues or clients that exhaust you, find a different job or even a new career. Another possible source of fatigue is a demanding romantic partner, especially if live-in. Is the issue fixable? You want to try to reduce the fatigue by eating the elephant a bite at a time? So if so, what's one thing, just one thing for starters, that you want your partner to change? And is there anything that you are willing to change in exchange? Or is the situation hopeless? Another source of fatigue can be kids. Are you parenting crisply enough? Aiming to make your request with no more than a brief explanation for why you're asking for something, and in the face of defiance, not arguing, but just briefly expressing disappointment, like, I know you can do better. Of course, that's not going to work all the time, but if that's your default tactic, it may reduce your stress and the resulting fatigue. You also can be fatigued by financial pressure. Having creditors harass you, or if you're afraid of losing your home, it's going to fatigue most people. Have you considered all the options? Cutting spending, earning more, renegotiating your debt. Of course, clinical depression can cause fatigue. Indeed, fatigue is a signature characteristic of clinical depression. Are you treating it well? Exercise, staying busy, perhaps cognitive behavioral therapy, and if those don't work well enough, medication and or transcranial magnetic stimulation? And a final source of fatigue is a sense of meaningless. Do you feel unimportant, or more broadly, that life is unimportant? Such feelings could cause ongoing fatigue. Can you think of a way to feel more important, at least to one person, as a friend, a mentor, a colleague, romantic partner, or even taking care of a dog? Can you find at least some life meaning in the small things, such as doing something good at work, watching a pleasurable TV show, even appreciating nature? No matter the cause of your fatigue, caffeine, for most people, is a pick-me-up, and besides, it appears to have health benefits for most people. Anyway, is there anything among the aforementioned that you think are worth a try for rebuilding up your energy, reducing your fatigue? In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.